Quickly before the video starts in the story, watch this gameplay, it's insane, and listen to this story if you enjoy. Peace. Alright, so me and my friend, we were hanging out. Me and him, we were smoking down, and his dude at the time didn't have any more flour for us, so we hit up one of our friends and we were like asking him to hang out, see what he was doing, you know. He always had that fire. So we went and we texted him and he's like, yeah dude, I'm at my dad's house, blah blah blah. So we sit there and we keep talking to him. He's like, yeah, but you can come to my dad's house and get some stuff if you want to. And I was like, alright, well how much, you know, blah blah blah. He's like, alright, so a quarter pound is gonna be 700. We're like, alright, well we have 700, that'll be fine, you know, we'll head out. And first of all, it was so far away from where we were at. It was so far. We drove almost 2 hours down a straight road to get to his dad's house that we'd never even met the guy before. And come to find out, we get there and he has a son with him. My friend's being like weird. Like, I don't know, he's never acted that way. Maybe it was just because he was with his dad. I'm not 100% sure. But we get in there and we meet him and everything. He seemed kind of cool and all, so we were like, whatever. We sit there, we started rolling up, we were smoking down, and he's like, alright, well, you guys want your weed or what? And we went and we were like, alright, yeah, we do, blah blah blah, I got the money right here, you know, if you go get it, that's cool. And he's like, alright, I'll go get it from the back of my room. And we're just sitting there rolling up, we're smoking down the whole time, and come to find out it's like been an hour, we're sitting here, we're still smoking, and his dad's still not coming out. So we're like, dude, you know, you gotta go get your dad, man. Like, what is he doing? You know, we kind of need him for this. Like, what is he doing back there? So my friend goes over there, knocks on the door, he's like, Dad, you know, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, give me a minute, I'm looking for it, you know, I'm looking for the flower and I'm trying to find it, blah blah blah. So we're like, alright, we sat back down and it was really weird. We sat there for another 30 minutes, like we're probably 12 blunts in now. We've been smoking for the longest and we're sitting here, and in the meantime, he has his little kid sitting there on the couch and we're just kind of smoking down around him, and I kind of felt bad, but it's not my kid and I can't really, you know, say what to do about that. So after these 30 minutes came up, he comes out and he's like, yeah man, I blah blah blah, I found out this and that. And he's like, alright, yeah, I only have 1 QP left, so I'm gonna have to charge you 1,000. And me and my friend looked at each other and we're like, well, we already told you it was 700, you know, you kind of can't go back on your word like that. Like, we already told you 700 and that's all we brought. So he was being really weird, and then he tried to talk us into staying there. He wanted us to go to some alligator farm or something like that the next day, and I thought it was super weird. Also did my friend. And we were just sitting there, we're like, I don't know, man. Well, we only have $700 and we kind of need some flour. So, I mean, are you gonna cut us a break here or what? And he's trying to say, oh well, how about you come out next time and you pay me your $300 you owe me. I'll give it to you for 700 now, but you still owe me the 1,000, so you still need to give me my $300. Which was really weird because I've never met the guy before. And he comes out and he's kind of just sitting there. He kind of just has the 4 bags of weed sitting there, and we're like, what the fuck, man, whatever. And we've been smoking on the stuff for a while. It was really good. It was some purple diesel, and it came from a reservation, so it was really good. You always know that's fireweed. But put it this way, me and my friend were never going back. We weren't gonna pay him his $300. He already agreed on $700. That was the deal. That was final. There was no changing it. But the energy that this guy had was so weird. Like, he like had this weird energy about him that he wanted us to be like best friends and hang out all day. And like, we've never even met the guy. Like, we're best friends with his son, but his son has never hung out with him before now, and we've hung out with him for about 3 years now. So it was a little weird that his dad was acting like this. So we went back, and finally he gets his son out of the room. He brings him to his own room, and he finally gets out of there and stops sitting in the room smoking with us, which was a good thing because that was really weird that he was doing that. And we're just sitting there, we're kind of smoking with his dad, and like, we're kind of just chilling at this point. We have nothing to do. It's like 3 in the morning, so we kind of weren't like busy, you know, we didn't have anything to do. And we're just sitting there talking, chatting it up, you know, me and my homies were just chilling, and you know, his dad, he was joining in the conversation, you know, no, whatever it is. But like nonchalantly, his dad kept saying, he's like, yeah, so blah blah blah, you want to come to this alligator farm? And I kept like telling him no, but I didn't really want to tell him no. So I was kind of telling him that I had like stuff to do tomorrow. Like it was already really late in the daytime, and I had another 2.5 hour drive back to my house, or back to my friend's house. I was staying at his house for the night. Either way, his dad kept trying to force this staying at his house, and it was really weird because I didn't know the guy. I mean, I still to this day don't remember his name. I just remember the weird vibe he was putting out. But his dad was like bringing up other events too. It wasn't just the alligator farm. He kept bringing up other ones that he wanted us to do. And I had to tell him, I was like, dude, I gotta go home. So we finally drove home, and it was so weird because the car, I had a Cadillac at the time, and every time I rolled down the car windows, it was just loud. There was just loud blowing out. But you close the windows and it smelled like nothing. It was super weird. I put the flower under the back seat, and I thought it would be better to not get caught in my hometown, because the hometown that I lived in had a bunch of cops, and it was a lot. It was a lot more than they should have had for how small the town is, so it was a little sketchy sometimes riding with it. But either way, the ride home was crazy. We were just like, what the fuck, man? Like, we need to get away from this guy. Hey, if you enjoyed, like and sub.